Good morning, friends, and welcome back. I am Monica. For those of you that are new here, today we're going to be making chicken croquettes. Now, these are like little bowls of joy. I like to use them when I have leftover chicken, turkey, or beef, but you can also use like fresh cooked chicken. You can use canned chicken or beef or whatever. You can even do this with fish, but I have never tried that, so I can't say whether it's delicious or not. I just know you can. But it's kind of a retro recipe. It is absolutely phenomenal, and I hope you stick around. Let's get started.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is finely chop some onion, and we're going to get this sauteed first. And before I forget, these can be made ahead of time and frozen. So you would do it you would do the steps up to the point of frying them. And then instead of frying them, you would flash freeze them on a baking sheet and then throw them in a bag or whatever you're wanting to freeze them in. And then you'd be able to take them out and either bake them or fry them. And then you have a nice, easy freezer meal. If you're wanting something super comforting, but you don't want to take the time or you don't have the time to do the full process that day. And you could also just use onion powder or onion flakes if you wanted to go that route, but this is the way to go. And we're just going to let these saute until they're translucent. They do not have to be cooked all the way through. We just want to give it that extra layer of flavor. Okay, once your onions are translucent, we're going to go ahead and melt in 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, and then 1 cup of milk or cream. If I had more cream, I'd use that because it's richer, and I love cooking with cream, but since I'm trying to make my cream last a little longer, we're just going to use milk today. Get all that mixed in real well, and I have this on low heat. We're going to let it thicken up. And while it's thickening, we're going to go ahead and season it. So we're going to do some salt, pepper, some garlic, and then I'm also going to be putting in some sage that's just been drying on my counter. Get all that stirred in. Once it's thickened, you can go ahead and turn off the heat. Okay, now this is going to get set aside while you do your chicken. You need roughly 2 cups of chicken. This can be leftover chicken, ground chicken, canned chicken, just whatever you're using. Make sure it is fully cooked before you add it into the mixture. Alright, so here is our chicken. This was just leftover ranch chicken. Pour your mixture. Okay, so you just want to mix your chicken up into that gravy mixture. And then once everything's mixed, just put it in your fridge and chill it for a couple hours. You want to do at least an hour. I recommend more like 3 to 4. I start this in the morning, and then that way by dinner time, I know for sure that it's chilled enough. But this is what it looks like. So into the fridge it goes.
Alright, so when you're ready to make your croquettes, get that mixture out of the fridge. It's going to be nice and cold and should set up really nice and thick. Make it into whatever size balls you're wanting your croquettes to be. And then I have a beaten egg. I have like 4 beaten eggs. And then I have a mixture of regular breadcrumbs and panko breadcrumbs, and you really want to coat that ball to make sure all the sides have that coating on it, because we're going to be deep frying it in some tallow. I found 1 pint left of my beef tallow, and I am using it tonight. It is going to be so good. So here are all of the balls, and we're going to do this in batches. And I've heated up my tallow. It is at a medium heat, and we're just going to set these in. Don't overcrowd your pan, and you want to let them go on one side and then flip them. You could also do this completely submerging them, but I didn't have enough tallow for that. And then you just want to put them, look at that, put them on a paper plate and let them drain. And then once they've sat for a couple minutes and gotten that excess grease off, then we're ready to plate. And again, if you are wanting to make these ahead and freeze them, you would want to freeze them before deep frying them. That way you can throw them in the deep fryer or oven or skillet once you want to eat them, and they're not going to be too dark. But here is the inside, and it's literally like a little pot pie. So to plate this up today, I have some roasted carrots, some Cajun green beans, and then I like to do a bed of mashed potatoes and then put those croquettes right on top. Usually I make homemade gravy, but today it is going to be a store-bought gravy, and that is perfectly fine. We like to do chicken gravy because it's like little chicken pot pies. And does that not look amazing? I am going to love this dinner tonight. So I hope you enjoyed this video and try this recipe out for yourself, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.